Take care.
Evet, suyumuzu döktük. Tom'u uğurluyoruz ve tekrar görüşeceğiz. Bugünkü rotamıza başlıyoruz. Yürüyüş rotamız. Avcılardan Sultanahmet Meydanı'na kadar yaklaşık 32 kilometre yürüyeceğiz. Rotamız bu şekilde. Yes, so say hi. Tom.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, hi.
So this is now we start to go to Blue Mosque, yeah? To Sultanahmet.
Heading towards the Blue Mosque, yeah.
Okay.
Right to the Bosphorus.
To the
That's where
Bosphorus.
yeah.
We will see what happens. So just going there.
The way this.
Okay, maybe this is good.
I'm following Google Maps here. It says.
All right.
here,
Yeah, it's good. Like we use that way. So mostly you use Google Maps, yeah?
I use Google Maps, but I like to have paper maps. as
Paper
well.
maps.
I'm an old guy, so I like to have paper maps.
No, it's just like something like that.
And I have some other systems like All Trails is very good, and Maps.me is good too.
Maps.me, yeah. Which I think is very new, yeah? Maps.me.
Quite new.
Yeah, quite new. So today, very sunny.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it's very sunny and not hot, not cold.
Perfect day for
A
walking.
perfect day
Yeah.
for walking.
It's the middle of November, but it's still fantastic weather, so really lucky.
Sure.
I've only been rained on a few times in Turkey.
What are you doing?
Şimdi nereye gidiyor mesela?
Şu anda Sultanahmet'e doğru yürüyeceğiz bugün.
Ha, sen de onunla gidiyorsun.
Evet, bugün beraber yürüyeceğiz. Where are you going? Can I say to
You explain, yeah.
Sultanahmet?
Okay.
So we are yürüyoruz. Tamam,
Yani
görüşürüz.
burada yatacak malzemesi mi var?
Evet, evet. Çadır.
Camping.
Camping.
He, çadır işte, uyku tulumu. Görüşürüz.
Guli guli.
Güle güle. Güle güle. It's like also we say that hoşça kal.
Hoş
Hoşça
cha.
kal.
Hoşça kal.
Yeah, it means that you go good.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
like beautifully. Hoş means pleasure or something like that.
Okay.
But mostly we say güle güle.
Guli guli.
Yeah, it
That's
means,
very easy to remember.
yeah, it's like smiling, yeah. Gül, gül means smile.
Oh, gul means smile.
Yeah, smile. So when we add, for example, e, it's like putting just one e, yeah?
Yeah.
But it's like smiling. So go smile.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that
Yeah.
what it means?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
some words, when you look the meaning of the words,
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Yeah.
Evet, mola veriyoruz. Şimdi yürüyüşümüze bir mola verdik. So what we have now, water and some kind of chocolate or some bars.
I have some chocolate for you.
Okay, I have also some nuts.
Yeah, great.
Okay, so we can eat.
Yeah, we have many things.
So this is your GPS, so it's very important.
Yeah, it's very tough. I've dropped it many times. It never
Okay,
breaks.
be
It's like really
careful.
strong.
Okay.
We can use our
Keep on
system.
keeping on. Tom's World Walk. Yeah. And
Keep on keeping on. This is called Coco.
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 And this is buggy, yeah, buggy.
You call it a buggy, yeah, a hiking buggy.
So here there is some mechanism. Ah, okay. And it's not difficult, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Simple.
It has 3 wheels. It's very important to keep the tire pressures right, so you don't get punctures. In here, I have all my camping equipment.
Yeah. So
I have
your
a sleeping
your
bag.
camping equipment.
Yeah, sleeping bag, tent,
Yeah.
tarpaulin, a little stove for cooking, my clothes, and then
Yeah.
here I have the more day-to-day things like
They
snacks
just
for
fast-
food,
fast
phone
you
chargers,
take it.
water, this kind of thing. Yeah,
Okay. And just one mobile phone.
I have a mobile
and
phone
one
I use
GPS,
and one GPS. Exactly.
and that's it.
Pretty
one
much.
power
that's-
bank.
One power bank,
Yeah.
and things have worked out so far so good, pretty well.
Good.
Whereas if you're on a bicycle or if you're driving, you can do those extra miles, but walking is quite different from that point of view.
Quite different. So before this walking, what did you do? So I know that you make a lot of things like walking with mule and Can you say a little bit about some other journeys?
Well, I worked in journalism for many years. I started
Yeah.
off on a local newspaper, the Wilts and Gloucestershire Standard, which was a brilliant paper actually. I was there for about 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And on a local paper you have to write about everything, so it was a really good experience. And then I did several travel books when I was younger. I did a bicycle ride, 12,500 miles between England and Australia.
England to Australia.
I did a walk across America with a mule.
With mule.
And I did a trip down the River Niger in West Africa. And
I'm also thinking this idea is nice with mule.
Mule is
some
a wonderful animal. to
Some
travel
animals.
with.
So you have also dog, yeah, I think.
And I've travelled
in
with
that
the
time.
dog along the border between America and Mexico. I walked 1,000 miles with a dog called Pancho, which was a wonderful experience. That was I had a support team for that one.
What is the name of the dog?
Pancho.
Pancho.
Who's now having a lovely life in California. He was a Mexican street dog.
Okay, you just found and okay, nice. And the other journey is mule, and the other one is bicycle with
mule, canoe, and
so now you are walking.
Now I'm walking.
Okay.
Walking with my wonderful baby buggy Coco.
Yeah, this
which
one,
stands for keep on keeping on. Here's Coco.
So,
yeah, she's
what's
been
your plan
fantastic.
in the future? What do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to.
I know your mentality, but I just want to give some basic. Just going there.
Yeah. So, I mean, basically, the next stretch is the Ukraine and Russia through to China.
Yeah.
And then I'm providing on visas. If the visas don't work out, I'll have to make an alternative plan. And then through a stretch of Asia into Australia and New Zealand and back home again. Yeah.
Back home again.
After 16,500 miles have been clocked up. Yeah.
Nice. I'm really happy to walk this road to meet you.
Thank you, Nurullah.
Yeah, it's very nice. I enjoy the time, and I really say everyone to walk. Okay, walking is amazing. So you have to be walk, or you have to be movement. Movement is life itself. Yeah.
Movement is great. Yeah.
It's great, like yoga. Like. So evet, şimdi yürüyüşümüz devam ediyor. Avcılardan başladığımız yolculuğumuz şu an gördüğünüz gibi Zeytinburnu taraflarına geldik. Tom'la. Tom merhaba.
Hello.
Tom yürüyor. Tom is walking, yeah?
I am walking indeed.
Tom's World Walk.
Exactly that.
Keep on keeping on, Coco.
Yes.
So Tom is walking. So Tom, why are you doing this? Very basic or general question. Why are you doing this walking?
I'm doing it for a number of reasons. I love walking, is probably an important one.
Yeah.
But also I am trying to spread a bit of a message of trust. I think as human beings we've all become a little bit terrified of each other.
Yeah.
And I've found on my journey so far that actually whatever the politics of a place or the religion, the people on the street tend to be decent people, and I've had so much kindness shown towards me. So I'm trying to sort of, in a very simple way, spread a little bit of a message of trust.
Trust.
And I'm raising money for 3 great charities for the Alzheimer's Society. My dear mum had Alzheimer's, lived with Alzheimer's for many years. So the Alzheimer's Society does a lot to help and support people with Alzheimer's and their families. So I wanted to raise money for them. And also the Puzzle Centre, which is for children with autism.
Okay.
And it's a brilliant little centre and charity that basically helps and supports and educates children with autism, but also their families as well.
Also families.
Helps give them advice and educates the families too.
So are there a lot of centers?
No, it's just actually one centre, but it's started off very, very small, but it's doing really well. It's expanding. And a lot of it's also the way that it's been teaching and educating the children and their families has been quite very innovative.
Innovative.
So other what their message is and how they operate has been very successful. So other people have taken advice from them too.
Okay.
And finally, the medical detection dogs uses dogs to sniff out diseases in the early stages. So for example, they've had particularly good results with diseases like prostate cancer and diabetes. The dogs will be able to sniff out and see if a person might have early onset prostate cancer and get to it before it develops too seriously. But also they use the dogs as support dogs. So for example, if a dog has, if a child has diabetes, what can happen is the dog will be able to nudge the child when the child needs an insulin injection. So the dogs are very well trained. I mean, some dogs are not suited to be medical detection dogs, some dogs, but the ones that are, they have brilliant results. They train the dogs for 3 to 6 months and have great results.
Okay, so very good, well, excellent. Thank you for this experience.
My pleasure.
Yeah. So where did you start your own journey?
I started the journey in San Diego on the Pacific coast of America, right by Tijuana, on the opposite side of Mexico, in a kind of no man's land between the two. And I've walked through right the way across America, coast to coast, so from San Diego to Savannah in Georgia. So I did about 2,700 miles in America, and now I'm just about to finish, hopefully, the European section. I've walked from the west coast
to be
just
finished
over here. You can see the
you see the mosque.
You can almost smell the Bosphorus.
Yeah, smell the Bosphorus. They don't smell, but okay, we will explain them.
And so, yeah, basically I've walked from the west coast of Ireland, which is the most westerly point in Europe, across to Istanbul, perhaps the most easterly, so I've now almost completed Europe. So I've done, roughly, it's about sort of 8,500 kilometers, something like that.
8,500
over 5,000 miles.
Okay.
So yeah, and to complete a world walk, you need to try and do around 16,500 miles. So I've still got quite a long way to go. Next, I'm hoping to do the Ukraine and Russia if I can get the visa.
So who is deciding this 16?
There's an organization called the World Runners and Walkers Association.
Runners and Walkers Association. Okay. So they decide that 16,200.
It's 16,000. It's roughly 16,500 miles.
Okay,
yeah. I think it's about 16,350, but I'm going for 16,500 rounded up. Yeah.
So you are going to be finished this.
It will still be a little while because I've got a lot of miles to do, but I'm delighted to be finishing Europe. It's been a great, challenging road, but a great road. So another,
So what are you learning in this journey? What are you learning, or what you experience?
Well, I think, just for example, in Turkey, I've been in Turkey for the last week or so, and it's a very different culture. They have a different religion and different way of going about things, but the people have been just incredibly generous. So for example, the last few nights, I spent one night camping at a gas station because it was pouring with rain, so they let me camp out the back of the gas station under a bit of shelter. Then I spent a night in the dormitory of a local university in a town called Çorlu. The people just saw me coming in, said, "Oh, you're welcome to come and join us for a meal and spend the night here." So I mean, just incredible, without knowing anything about me really. Just a stranger off the street. Then I was camping 3 nights, and people, invited, somebody just caught a load of sardines from the sea and invited me over to share them. And another night I camped near a bakery, and they let me stay out the back and gave me some coffee in the morning. I mean, just really sweet gestures like that. And then last night I actually the last 2 days I've been joined by several Turkish people. I met a lady called Gülsung.
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 Yes. With N, Gülsung.
Yesterday, Gülsung. Yesterday, and she basically was walking along the road for exercise, which is quite rare in Turkey. And she saw me and we started chatting, and she joined me for about 11 kilometers in the end and showed me a shortcut. And then I've met a few days ago I met Ahmed and
Nurullah. Nurullah.